All right, see if you notice anything strange about Damar Hamlin's first public appearance attending the Buffalo Bill games yesterday. Take a look.
Looks like Damar Hamlin is in the building. Yes, if they show him in the stadium in any capacity, it will blow the doors off of this place. Damar Hamlin just showed up, and it looks like his mom and his little brother is there. Oh, we love to see it. Stay tuned. It's the Bengals, Bills, coming up on CBS.
Returned to the facility this week. Sean McDermott telling us it was so good to have him around. He told us it's baby steps right now. It's all completely up to Hamlin, how involved he wants to be every day. A spokesperson close to the family said despite being out of the hospital, he still has a lengthy recovery. He requires oxygen and he has his heart rate monitored regularly, but he is upbeat, he's positive, and I was told he has a big smile.
Damar stood up, right? Yeah, he did. This is it right here. What a scene. Oh. That's his sign. What a beautiful, triumphant story that galvanized this entire nation.
Shout out to Chief Nerd, who compiled every clip of Damar Hamlin's appearance at the Buffalo Bill games yesterday. What was noteworthy is that you could not see his face in a single shot. Why is he wearing sunglasses, a mask, and a hood? So you can barely even see the skin on his face the entire game. In a winter coat. He had to be burning up. Why was he disguised in every single clip? Why didn't he turn to the camera? I'm going to go over some key questions. A lot of people think this is an impostor. We're going to look at any evidence as to whether that is true. So before we dive into that, shout out to the sponsor of my coverage. Households can expect a massive increase in their internet bills. A new report reveals the largest internet service providers in the country plan to increase costs to offset new business fees and expenses. That means customers like you and me end up with the bill. For example, the price of of a modem rental and internet package are both anticipated to rise. These are the same kind of companies that routinely increase their price 18 to 31% a year without ever notifying the customer. That's why tens of thousands of savvy households have turned to this amazing portable device to help save them money every month on their internet bill and beat the internet service giants. It lets you keep your current Wi-Fi service while boosting its signal to reach dead spots throughout your home, saving you money in the process. This tiny gadget eliminates the stress of unreliable and frustrating Wi-Fi, so you don't have to give these companies more money upgrading your service. Internet service providers hate it, so get it while you still can before they ban it. If you guys have Xfinity like we do in Texas, you definitely need this. Xfinity's been spotty AF. Anyway, get it now for 55% off with my link down below during the New Year sale by going to boostthewifi.com. Link down below before internet service providers ban it. All right, let's dive into what's really going on with Damar Hamlin and why so many people feel that was not him at the Buffalo Bills game yesterday, which, by the way, the Bills lost. They are out of the playoffs. And here's the interesting thing. It was against the Bengals. It was Bills versus Bengals when it all went down for Damar. When he dropped back with that cardiac arrest on the field on January 2nd, they were playing the Bengals. That game was canceled. So they were getting back together with the Bengals. And boom, there was Damar, but we couldn't see his face. He keeps his face turned away from the camera, even though on social media, he's all about the fans now. Allegedly, that's him posting, but people are wondering if it's really him. What condition is he really in? Is he still alive? Because that footage seemed so off yesterday. My friend Stu Peters is asking a lot of questions today. He says, quote, "I'm a real conspiracy theorist now. Sorry for questioning how a man having to use oxygen is now carrying oxygen wearing a mask with a pep in his step after dying suddenly and being brought back with rib-breaking CPR before a skin lightening procedure. Nobody was beaming with excitement or happiness after the prayer answered miracle we were told about. The rest of the family was shown why not Damar. Why did everyone look so nervous? Why was he in a heated suit wearing clothes that would have kept him warm on the Arctic shelf? Why was he wearing sunglasses in a blizzard? Something is not right here." Now, those are some good questions, and it's not just Stu asking these questions. There are questions galore. If you're just tuning in, I want to show you again some of the clips of Damar yesterday at the Buffalo Bills game. ESPN showing this clip, you guys. Look, they bring this up. Now, that's Damar in the red suit coming in right there. Why is he so bundled up? Sunglasses, mask, hood, and darting away very quickly into a separate room with security guarding it. If that's really Damar and he's doing so well, why can we barely see him? All right, let's look at the Buffalo Bills in collaboration with the NFL highlighting Damar themselves a couple of times here. Here it is.
Looks like Damar Hamlin is in the building. Yes, if they show him in the stadium in any capacity, it will blow the doors off of this place. Damar Hamlin just showed up, and it looks like his mom and his little brother is there. Oh, we love to see it. Stay tuned. It's the Bengals, Bills, coming up on CBS. Good job. Looks like Damar.
Okay, they shouted him out multiple times on their Instagram. Here he is again, back of his head, wearing that big old snowsuit.
Here, and Damar stood up, right?
Yeah, he did. This is it right here.
What a scene. Oh.
What a shot. You can totally tell who that is. Not. So, of course, the questions on here.
What a beautiful, triumphant story that galvanized
if
this
you look
entire
at the
nation.
comment section right here on their Instagram, they said, until you show his face, you cannot convince that Damar is at the game or still alive. So there you go. A lot of questions about whether this is really Damar. Someone created a collage of shots of Damar, and you'll notice right here it says, quote, "And he can't turn around and wave at the camera to his fans." Exactly. Not a single time did he wave at the camera. It's all the back of his head, and when it's the front of his head, it's through a snowstorm, so you can't see his face. Someone else tweeted this. This is from his Instagram, which we're going to take a look at. Quote, "This is his IG. There is no room for an oxygen mask." Exactly. Now, the Associated Press reported that he still needs to be on an oxygen mask. You know, or is it, I don't know, is that why he's wearing a mask, to hide like some sort of oxygen use? But people are saying there's no room for an oxygen mask there. Is that really him? Why in every image is he so masked up and we can't really tell whether that is him? Okay, so the conspiracy theories are raging. I'll show you one thing. People are, they're talking all about this heart that he keeps flashing, and someone said, "Oh no, that's not a heart. That's the Illuminati sign." And they put the triangle for the Illuminati, that this guy is flashing Illuminati sign. Someone responded, "Yeah, he throws up that pyramid and then the devil horn 666 sign, 3 in each hand. It's a big club and you ain't in it. Crazy, but my brothers in Christ, we have been sent from God to vanquish this evil. Who's with me?" So people are just really asking a lot of questions. Now, let me show you some other images, because Damar's full face has been shown since his cardiac arrest on January 2nd. Let's take a look. Damar actually, shortly after, just days after his cardiac arrest, he apparently FaceTimed rapper Meek Mill, and he put it on his Instagram This sports reporter screenshotted and showcased it. So here's Meek Mill, and this is a big merch guy, I guess. I forget his name. That's Damar Hamlin, tiny image in the lower corner. This is obviously a screenshot from Damar Hamlin's Instagram where he writes back working, back smiling. So the reporter zooms in on his face. Now, this is allegedly our first visual of Damar Hamlin from January 7th, 5 days after his accident where he died and was resuscitated. Interestingly, that his relative said that he actually was resuscitated twice, once at the hospital, once on the field, but then a spokesperson for the family backtracked and said, no, that's not true. He's only been resuscitated once. That was after the relative went on TV saying, on CNN, saying, no, he was resuscitated twice. So there's conflicting stories. And then the doctor's press conference, the doctors do this big press conference, which is I highlighted on my YouTube. And a lot of my viewers asked, so hold on, like, isn't this against HIPAA that these doctors just, a day or two after Damar died and was resuscitated, these doctors are giving every intricate detail of him? Isn't that against HIPAA? But the two doctors doing the press conference had conflicting stories. One said that he was resuscitated twice, once on the field, once in the hospital, just like Damar's relative said on CNN. And then later, towards the end of the press conference, the other doctor said, no, he was only resuscitated once. Now, when I played those two clips, I had doctors reach out to me who said, well, it could be, I guess resuscitation is a term that doesn't just mean restarting someone's heart. It can mean other things to bring make someone do better. So I don't know. People have a lot of questions about the conflicting stories here. Let's look at Damar's Twitter, because he's been really posting a lot now that he's doing better. And you see this implies that, this video right here posted January 15th, which is 13 days after his cardiac arrest. It's like, oh, he's back on the field, but that's clearly something from, a file photo from before, because he has not suited up since his near-death experience. But he tweeted this saying, my heart is with my guys as they compete today, supporting from home. As I focus on my recovery, nothing I want more than to be out there with them. LFG, let's effing go. Bills Mafia. Okay, let's look at his full Twitter, because check this out. He's rolling in the dough now. Now, there were millions of dollars donated to his charity when this accident happened. And now he's also selling T-shirts, which he says the proceeds from these will actually go to the UC Trauma Center. But he's also, now check this out, you guys. He just posted this clone. I think he's responding to all the rumors. You can just show your face. People are responding saying, after what everyone's done for you, you can just show your face. I think it's pretty shameful that he won't show his face. Why do people think he's dead? Damar, a lot of chatter that it wasn't really you at the game, never saw your face. How about posting a picture of yourself now? We want to make sure you're okay. Make a video of yourself responding to a tweet. So they're begging for clarity from Damar as to whether this is really him. Instead, he posts another extremely obscure picture of himself, allegedly himself, where his face is completely cloaked in shadow. But he has been posting a lot of merch. See, here's the coats he's selling as well. So he's kind of rolling in the dough with merch, which, look, who wouldn't capitalize on going so viral and make some money off of it? I mean, his medical bills are probably pretty big after this, right? I'm not going to hate on him selling merch, but if he is actually not doing good and someone is selling merch on his behalf, that is pretty dirty. And I wouldn't put it past the NFL to figure out a way to make that Buffalo Bills game get more views, right? If he's at the game, it's going to be a lot more viral and talked about. So if they can't get Damar out there in person, would they stoop so low as to bring a lookalike out there? We all hope not, right? But a lot of people are questioning whether the NFL and the Buffalo Bills did this for hype, for ratings, for TV views, maybe for ticket sales. But let's look at Damar's Instagram. His last post again is him cloaked in shadow. You can't make out that that's him, but he went out to a mural that someone posted of him and did a photo shoot with this mural. Now there's an old file shot again because he hasn't suited up yet. He posted this a day ago. He said, "Creation from the heart is what makes art. The love been getting me through the toughest hours. Can't wait to show how thankful I am. Chasing M's." You can see all masked up. Why is he so messed up in every shot here? What is going on? Look at this. No clear images of him. Why is that? Well, there actually is one clear image of him in the hospital bed. Well, it's clearer, I should say. Here it is. You can actually see his eyes and nose here. You can see his tattoos. Definitely looks like Damar. This posted 2 weeks ago, very shortly after he nearly died. So is this picture right here the proof that Damar is still alive? A lot of people are wondering what's really going on. I think it's very interesting that just as I've gone live here, he is responding to the rumors with that tweet saying, quote unquote, clone. Sadly, his team is out of the running. They lost that game once he went into attendance at the game. And I was going to show you one clip. Someone dug up an old clip of Damar talking about, people call this an eerie clip because he was talking about how you never know when this might be your last moment on earth, basically. Here it is.
Hamlin and Jackson had first played college football together at the University of Pittsburgh. In the interview, he described the DB prayer they did every Wednesday, adding,
"You never know when the last day could be that you getting to experience something like this, so I'm cherishing it every moment I can."
He went on to describe the difficulty of seeing Jackson get injured.
Yeah, that's when he talked like that when his friend nearly died of an injury as well. Look, football is rough and tough. He was someone who lived life like he was dying. He talked a lot about God. He had a lot of faith. And now people just want to see his face and see if that's really him, if he's really okay. Because his relative just made a statement the other day saying he's still on oxygen. He's in rough shape. It's going to be a long recovery. So why did he have a pep in his step? Woo, 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 doing great at the game. Yet you couldn't see him. And the only time he showed that enthusiasm was when his back was turned. What was really going on? Did the NFL stage this for ratings? We've heard a lot of interesting stories about how these sports teams and leagues will stage things for ratings. I haven't even got into the weight of baseballs in the MLB. Oh yeah, they weight the baseballs differently to make the game go differently in different games for ratings. Different weight means the ball goes further, more home runs. Ooh, there's all kinds of stuff in the rigging of sporting events. Possibly all for ratings. It's not just TV news that's fake. TV sports might be faker than we think too. And I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it, you guys. I'm checking your comments here. The Associated Press was talking about how the team still won't say what they're finding out as to the cause of that cardiac arrest. So there you go. Here you go. You agree with me, Laura? It's all rigged for ratings and money. Checking your comments now. Wow, you're saying playing the dumb mass is like a fiddle, RIP. A lot of people saying RIP, they believe he has died. And so we just got a lot of questions, but we saw his mom and his brother there. I feel like he's still alive. We saw his family there. There's no way his family would play along when he's dead like that. Okay, so he's, at least I think he's alive. Maybe that was an imposter because he's not doing well as they're pretending he is. And if they are bringing in an imposter, they definitely lied to the family too, because there's no way a family would go along with these shenanigans. But the NFL may have, played a little bit of a game and lied to the family too. Who knows? Who knows? This is very interesting, and we're going to continue to monitor this. I'll have any updates so please subscribe to my YouTube. I'm doing the long form and the YouTube shorts, getting to the bottom of all these shenanigans like we've never seen before. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.